2-2 the count. No outs here. Top of the first. Crandall winding the pitch. Oh, that's just low. Count goes full.
Bulldogs playing pretty much straight away.
The batter's box or close, her toes or right toes on the line. 0-1 pitch. Squared down to bunt. Runner goes, thrown down, and she is out.
Nice throw there by Aguilar. She started last year as a freshman, sophomore this year, and she's got a cannon.
Yeah, great look and great throw by her. And now the Alamogordo coach is going to come and ask the home plate umpire about the play at second.
So he's asking why he said safe and then out, which is what the umpire did.
And with our field mic down there, he's started to call her safe, then she got tagged out.
Yeah.
So the count is, was that a ball or?
1-1.
1-1, yeah, 1-1. With nobody on now, one out here, top of the first. Sortimento batting for the Tigers. There's the pitch, and she squared around. That was outside. She took it, so 2-1.
Both the corners charging. Second baseman Morillon going to first, and the shortstop Carlo covering second. Of course, nobody on with one out, so you don't have to cover third anywhere. And now we've got a timeout on the field for some reason, Robbie. I don't know why. He's saying, what's the count?
Yeah, verifying the count.
I believe it's 2-1.
Yeah, I think Alamogordo missed that ball on the attempted steal. They were questioning the call. So 2-1 the count to Sortimento. She's a senior.
That's not my car beeping.
She's a senior for the Tigers. 2-1 pitch from Crandall is outside, so 3-1. So Crandall walked the first batter, the leadoff hitter, and now she's behind the second hitter, 3-1.
On deck is number 23, Kendall Lunar.
That pitch swung on and hit down the first base line, but it's foul.
And in the hole, the cleanup batter, number 26, Sydney Lesentine. She is the pitcher.
So we'll go back to another full count here on the second batter. Second baseman, Larissa, for the Tigers. Here's the pitch. Swung on, hit up the middle. Played on by Morillon and thrown over to Martinez for the out.
Nice play there, 4-3, and that's out number 2. That'll bring to the plate the catcher, number 23, Kendall Lunar, with 2 outs.
So good defense behind Crandall there as she was able to put that full count pitch into play. Artesia defense coming through. 2 outs here, top of the first, no runs. Lunar in the back of the box. Far back as she can get almost. And that pitch is outside for a ball.
Sydney Lesentine, the pitcher on deck, and Alexis Rodriguez, the third baseman in the hole for the Tigers.
1-0 pitch from Crandall is a curveball that catches the inside corner for called strike one.
And I think that's the first called strike of the ball game.
Lunar batting 1,000 on the year so far. They got one game of stats that we have. So here's the pitch, and that's outside. Ball 2. So a lot of times you'll see that call, it'll catch the top of that right corner on the plate, and not giving it to Crandall yet. 2-1 the count, 2 outs here, top of the first, no runs. Crandall gets the signal. Here's the pitch, and hit right back to Crandall. She tosses over to Martinez for the 3rd out of the inning.
So the Alamogordo Tigers go down 1-2-3, no runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. We played half an inning, and the score is 0-0. The Artesia Lady Bulldogs coming up their half of the first inning right after this message. That's what I thought I was going to ask you. I forgot you said that.
Hi, it's Maria and Brisa with the Tate Branch Auto Group. Are you in the market for a new car but don't know where to look? Well, look no further. Here at Tate Branch Auto Group, we have had our used car managers busy buying vehicles to fill our inventory and to meet your needs. That's right. We are bringing in new cars daily and getting them ready to hit our showrooms. But hurry fast because these vehicles will not last long. And if you have no time to make it down to the dealership, that's not a problem. You can view our entire inventory on www.tatebranch.com, where you will have the ability to purchase your car online with front door delivery. That's right. Come and visit us at www.tatebranch.com. And we do it all. Need an oil change? Come on in. No appointments necessary. Brakes making funny noises? We've got you covered. Transmissions in the dumps? That's not a problem. Come see us today at Tate Branch in Artesia, Carlsbad, Hobbs, or Roswell, where the selection of vehicles will not disappoint.
Bulldogs held the Tigers scoreless in the first inning. Top of the first as they go down in order, but I say that it was in order. They only brought 3 to the plate, but the first batter reached via a walk and then was thrown out by Perseus Aguilar, second baseman. She tried to steal, so the next 2 batters go down on ground outs, and that'll bring our pitcher to the plate, Riley Crandall, the senior this year. We've gotten to see her over the last, she started playing in the 8th grade for the Bulldogs and got on the field a little bit as an 8th grader, and of course has had a dominating time here as a Bulldog.
Crandall steps in the left side of the plate. A lot of power from that left side. She takes ball 1 on the outside.
A lot of teams do try to stay away from her, and we'll see if that's what Alamogordo, that may just been the first pitch, or they may try to stay away from her. We'll see.
Yeah, first game of the year this year. Crandall batted .507 on the year last year with 10 home runs. A lot of power. That pitch bounces on the outside and goes back to the wall for ball 2.
And that was way over in the right side batter's box. In fact, that wasn't even close to the plate.
So 2-0 pitch to Crandall. Is high for ball 3.
On deck is 8th grader Jenna Whitmire, playing out in center field and wearing number 14.
And that pitch is taken outside. It's 4 straight balls to Crandall as she'll take the walk, go down to first base.
So Jenna Whitmire, number 14, center fielder, coming to the plate. She's going to bat, I think, from the right side, but I might better wait. Make sure she crossed over to make sure she had her everything lined up right. So her first time as a Bulldog varsity player, 8th grader at the plate.
Now we'll see what Coach wants to do here with her. She does square around the bunch. She puts it down. The pitcher, Lessentine, goes to first base in time, but Whitmire does her job and advances the runner.
Out number 1, and that'll bring Perseus Aguilar, the catcher, to the plate. Perseus wears number 15 on her orange jersey. She bats from the right side. Another one of our speedy power hitters. We saw her hit for the cycle, in fact, one time last year, which is very rare.
Perseus will bat from the right side, middle of the box. Waiting for that first pitch with the runner on second. And that's inside for ball 1.
On deck is number 11, McKaylee Morion, the second baseman for the Bulldogs and cleanup batter. And in the hole, number 10, Madison Martinez, the first baseman.
Aguilar hit .485 last year. 1-0 pitch to to Perseus. Swung on and missed. Strike one.
Good cut there. Just swung through the pitch. And it was a good pitch, too. Caught the, I don't know if it would have been called a strike. It was out there on that outer side of the plate, but good pitch and a good swing.
1-1 count. One out here. Bottom of the first. No score. And there's a changeup that's high. Ball two.
Outfield playing shallow in right field, which might be a mistake. Straight away and deep and left, and then shaded a little bit towards left out in center field.
2-1 pitch to Perseus is high for ball three.
Was that a rise ball?
It was.
It was.
Yeah.
Coach Polito told me that their pitcher is a good pitcher and she has a good rise ball. She said we have to lay off of that, which is exactly what Perseus just did.
So 3-1 count. Hitters count for Perseus. And she took a huge cut and missed for strike two. So that's that rise ball. She's been, both swings, she's been under the pitch. So full count to Aguilar. Here's the wind up in the pitch. Swung on and missed. She struck her out. They throw down to second, but Crandall dives back in. She's in safely.
So that's out number two, and that brings to the plate the second baseman and cleanup batter, number 11, McKaylee Morillon.
Morillon comes to the plate. She hit .317 on the season last year. Bats from the right side, up in the front of the box, and that is swung on and missed. Strike one.
McKaylee, just a freshman. She's played a lot last year as an 8th grader, and now just a freshman with an 0-1 count. Sorry.
Oh, you're fine.
Over on you.
No, you're fine. 0-1 pitch. Swung on and fouled out of play back on the right side. So Morillon goes down 0-2.
What was that noise?
Somebody down there. I don't know. Unless it was you, because there's only one on the mic. 0-2 pitch is high for ball one.
Laid off that rise ball. It looks good coming up there in your eyes. But the freshman said, nope, not swinging.
Bulldogs got the first runner on, and Crandall advanced her down to second, but unable to move her so far. Morillon, the 1-2 pitch. Well, that's a curveball that almost got to the inside corner, but it was a ball.
Good pitch there by the pitcher, Lesentine. Defensively, Rodriguez, Evans, Sarmiento, and Daly from third to first.
2-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and she strikes her out, so the Bulldogs go down swinging.
We get a walk, but we strand the batter at second base. There was no runs, no hits, no errors. The score remains 0-0 at the end of 1 full. Top of second coming up.
Hey Artesia, Cambria here from your local Artesia KFC Taco Bell. Feed the whole fam with our amazing new deal, our 10-piece leg and thigh feast for only $31.99. It includes 2 mashed potatoes and gravy, slaw, and 5 buttermilk biscuits. All this amazing food for only $31.99. You've got to try it. You can also add on either 4 crispy tenders or a chocolate or lemon cake for only $5.55 more. We hope to see you soon at your local Artesia KFC Taco Bell in Artesia.
It's important to know local folks you can trust. People who'll be there for you when you need it most. Cisco Equipment in Artesia, serving southeast New Mexico since 1978 and new locations throughout Texas, is the leader in equipment rentals, sales, and service. Whether it's an excavator, backhoe, or wheel loader for the pipeline, or a reach fork or man lift for the construction site, Cisco Equipment has the dirt and aerial equipment to get the job done. Call the team at Cisco Equipment today, 748-1314, serving all of southeast New Mexico and throughout Texas.
Getting ready to start the top of the second. The Alamogordo Tigers are getting ready to come to bat. Their number 4 hitter is their pitcher, number 26, Sydney Lesentine. And of course, in the circle for the Bulldogs, senior Riley Crandall, and Robbie Blue with the call.
Lesentine going to bat from the right side, puts her right foot just near the back of the box. Crandall with the wind and the pitch. That's called strike one on the outside corner.
On deck is number 28, Alexis Rodriguez, the third baseman, and in the hole, the shortstop, number 12, Haley Evans for Alamogordo.
Crandall gets the signal. 0-1 pitch is just barely outside for ball one.
Defensively for the Bulldogs, Zoe Warren out left, Jenna Whitmire in center, and Kenna Morrison in right. Caden Trey, Kenzie Carlo, McKaylee Morion, and Madison Martinez from third to first, and catching Perseus Aguilar.
So 1-1 to count. And that's ball inside. Count goes to 2-1. Two-one pitch from Crandall. It's swung on and hit to Martion at second. She easily picks up the grounder and throws it to Martinez for out number 1.
So 4-3, routine, and she made it look just like it was, routine. And as Robbie said, out number 1, and that'll bring number 28, Alexis Rodriguez, to the plate. She is the third baseman for the Tigers, and she bats right-handed, ready to go.
Boy, her toes are on the front line of the box from the right-handed side. Now she'll back out as Crandall backed off the rubber to double-check the signal from Perseus. Here's the pitch. Outside. Boy, she's just missing outside. Just barely.
Alamogordo, a 5A school. Of course, we're 4A.
1-0 pitch to Rodriguez. Right down the middle, and she took a big swing and missed it. Strike 1.
1-1 the count with 1 out here in the top of the second. 0-0 if you're just joining us.
Rodriguez steps back in. Again, back of the box, front of the box. As close as she can get to that plate. 1-1 pitch from Crandall. Called, strike 2.
Great pitch there.
Looked like a rise ball from Crandall there on the outside of the plate. So Crandall goes up 1-2 on Rodriguez. Again, we're in the top of the second inning. No score. Nobody on. That pitch is outside. Evens the count 2-2.
Again, the Bulldog defense playing pretty straight away. Third and first up on the corners.
2-2 pitch from Riley. Swung on and missed as she will sit her down swinging.
First strikeout of the season for the Bulldog pitcher, Riley Crandall. Coming here in the top of the second. 2 down and at the plate. Shortstop Haley Evans. She wears number 12 on her jersey, and her first time through to see Riley. Bat from the right side.
Evans hitting .333 on the year. And there's called strike 1 on the inside corner. Nice pitch by Riley. Oh, 1 pitch. Called strike 2 on the outside corner. So Riley settling down here. Starting to hit her spots a little closer to the plate. Figuring out the umpire. 0-2 pitch, 1 out here, top of the second. It is outside, trying to get her to chase it. She did not, so it's ball 1.
There's 2 down.
There is 2 outs. Thank you. The 1-2 pitch, 2 outs here, top of the second. That pitch is swung on, hit to Martinez. 1 hop hurt to her. She touches first base, so 3rd out of the inning.
Again, they go down 1-2-3, ground out, strikeout, ground out. 0 runs, 0 hits, 0 errors, and 0 left on base. We're in the middle of the second inning, bottom half coming up for the Artesia Lady Bulldogs. Our score 0-0. We're going to hear from Artesia General Hospital and Castle Reynolds. Stay tuned.
At Artesia General Hospital, we empower women to live their healthiest lives. Our women's health services offer a growing team of providers equipped with innovative technology like 3D mammography and committed to caring for you with the sensitivity, compassion, and excellence you deserve. Online appointment requests and walk-in visits offer convenience for your busy schedule. And our newest nurse practitioner, Lori Crockett, has specialized training in women's health, contraception care, and menopause care. Request your appointment today at artesiageneral.com/women.
Prices are being slashed at Castle Rentals, Artesia's fun and friendly rent-to-own furniture store. Get a free mattress pad cover when you purchase a Serta or Kingdom mattress. Both brands on sale now. Get deep discounts on lamps by Cow Lighting. Beautiful and unique handcrafted lamps made right here in the US of A. Find your new furniture, appliances, or electronics today at Castle Rentals, 2616 West Main in Artesia. Rent-to-own or 90 days same as cash on all items.
All right, Bulldogs fans, getting ready to start the bottom of the second. Madison Martinez at the plate. Robbie Blue with the call.
Lessington with the wind and the pitch. Called, strike one on the inside corner.
Good pitch there from Lessington. Bulldogs did get a walk to lead things off, but then unable to get anybody across the plate in the first inning.
0-1 pitch. Swung on, hit down the first baseline, but easily snagged by Daly and just takes one step and touches the bag.
So one out, and it's Kinsey Carlo, the shortstop for the Bulldogs, number 12 on her jersey. She'll come to the plate, bats from the right side.
Carlo hit .349 last year for the Lady Bulldogs. Pitch from Lessington. Curveball that came inside and caught the inside corner. So Lessington doing a good job keeping the Bulldogs off balance.
Number 7, Caden Trey, the third baseman on deck, and number 8, Zoe Warren in the hole.
0-1 pitch, changeup is high, so it evens the count at 1-1. One out here, bottom of the second, no score. Bulldogs were able to get Crandall on in the top or bottom of the first, but unable to get her home. That pitch is inside for ball 2, 2-1 the count.
Good look there from Carlo as it was a little up. And again, those always look good to most batters. Plus was inside, good one to turn on, but she held back.
The 2-1 pitch to Carlo is called. Strike 2 on the outside corner.
That looked like a fastball, and it was a good one. Caught the outside corner.
Yeah, Lessington's mixing it up, coming inside, outside. Got a rise ball coming up on him. So 2-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Out number 2.
And that is the third strikeout for Lessington here early in the ball game.
Now batting, number 7, third baseman Caden Trey.
Coming to bat is third baseman Caden Trey. Wears number 7 on her jersey. She is a junior infielder.
Here's the pitch. Oh, and it's getting a little wider. He called that one a strike on the inside, and I don't think that would have been a strike to start the game, so he's widened it just a bit. 0-1 pitch is fouled off to the right side off the net. So 0-2 the count.
Zoe Warren on deck and Kenna Morrison, the right fielder, in the hole for the Artesia Bulldogs.
0-2 pitch to Cadence. Swung on and fouled straight back off the net. So hanging in there. Fought off that rise ball.
I was about to say that thing was rising on her and she got a piece of it, so good job staying alive.
Cadence middle of the box. 0-2 count, 2 outs here, bottom of the second, nobody on. Here's the pitch. That's outside. Good eye.
Did not chase.
So 1-2 the count. Lessington gets the signals, wind in the pitch. She chases a high ball and swings and misses. Out number 3.
So the Bulldogs go down in order. Lessington strikes out the side. It was a ground out, strikeout. 0 runs, 0 hits, 0 errors, and nobody left on base. We played 2 full, and the score remains 0-0. Bulldogs and Tigers, if you're just now joining us, thanks for tuning in here on KSVP Radio and KSVPTV.com. We'll be back.
Paul says in 1 Corinthians chapter 16 and verse 18, you must show your appreciation to all who serve so well. Jesus tells us in the Gospels that he came to serve, and he wants everyone to serve. The thing is this, everyone encounters service at one time or another, whether it's good service or even bad service. Bad service can come from maybe a waitress or a cable company or a call center operator who's hard to understand. But what's my reaction? How do I respond to that? Maybe they're having a bad day. Maybe there's something going on in their life. We need to learn to not react in anger, to take a different approach and reward those who get it right by shining some godly light in the life of those around them. And so when you encounter bad service, don't respond, but instead graciously tell them how much you appreciate them, even with bad service. Please come visit us at the Hermosa Church of Christ, just north of Walmart on the corner of 26th and Bush.
First 50 misses as we get back just a little bit late. Cassidy Fagan at the plate. Where's number 16? And she is the right fielder. Ball one.
Fagan hitting from the right side. 1-0 the count. Crandall with the wind in the pitch. And that's outside for ball two, so Fagan goes up 2-0 on Crandall.
That pitch was so hard that it took Perseus almost, she caught it and it pushed her backwards.
Good hitters count for Fagan. Here's the pitch. And that's outside. So Crandall goes down 3-0 to the right fielder.
Riley has had a walk. She's grounded out. Has thrown 4 ground outs and 1 strikeout. She's faced the minimum batters in 6.
The wind in the pitch is called. Strike as Fagan turned around to bunt just to kind of mess with Crandall, but didn't work. 3-1 the count. We are in the top of the third. No runs. Swing and a miss. Great pitch by Crandall.
Yeah, she brought it, and I think that Fagan was behind and below the pitch. Good pitch.
So 3-1 the count. 3-2. It's full count. That's right. Payoff pitch from Crandall. Got her. Here's a changeup that was low.
I said got her too soon. I thought he was going to call that a strike, but I guess you're right. Called low. So the second walk given up here in the ballgame by Riley Crandall, and that'll bring the number 8 batter in the lineup, the first baseman Rayne Daly, to the plate. What a name, Rayne Daly. Just like it sounds. Just like you would think. It's outspelled, number 22.
Daly, the first baseman for the Tigers. No outs here. Top of the third. Squares around and all right, squared around, missed it. Perseus missed it. The umpire stopped it. And he did call foul ball. So Perseus wasn't sure. She threw down to second in case the runner was going. But he did give a foul ball signal.
I don't know who called time, if it was our coach or their coach.
Both of them are out there, though.
Let's turn that a little bit. All right, so I don't know what they were talking about, but they had a visit, and that is the first strike, so it's 0-1 to number 22, Rayne Daly. On deck is number 10, the center fielder, Maylee Herrera, and then the Tigers are back to the top of their order as number 13, Amani Kosum, the left fielder, is the leadoff batter, and she's in the hole.
So we get everything squared away. Ladybulldogs go and take their positions again on the field. We got a runner on first base, no outs, and the count is 0-1 to Daly.
Daly, a tall drink of water as well. We got some height on Alamogordo, and she's very tall, first baseman.
No outs. 0-1 pitch. Squares around, puts it up, and it hits it. Caught in the air by the third baseman for the Bulldogs, Ray. And then she went over to Martinez, but not in time to get Fagan over there.
That was a very athletic play by Ray over in third base because she was charging hard. The bunt was a strange one in that it had a little bit of a pop to it. She bunted it up and almost got over her head, but she made a tremendous play. She came to a stop and jumped and had to catch that ball. Good job.
So one out now here in the top of the third. Fagan still at first base. And Herrera, go ahead. Herrera coming up to bat, batting left-handed. And she squares around the bunt. She puts down a good one that'll get past Ray and goes to Carlo at short, but unable to make a play are the Lady Bulldogs.
So a bunt single, first hit of the ball game by either club. And now the Tigers have runners at first and second, and we're back to the top of the order. Number 13, Amani Kosum, the left fielder. She's 0 for 0. She walked to lead off the ball game. She'll step in on the right side.
So Ray did a good job charging that, but she pushed it right between that bunt, between Crandall and Ray to the shortstop. So that's just a great placement of a bunt. Here's the pitch. Called strike one on the outside corner.
Larissa Sarmiento, the second baseman, is on in the hole, and Kendall Lunar is on deck. She's on deck. Kendall Lunar is in the hole, the catcher.
Kosum batting from the right side. 0-1 the count. One out here, top of the third. No runs, but runners on first and second for the Tigers. She fouls that one off the net on the right side for strike two.
Just a little behind, and that's, I was going to say earlier, one of the reasons that Whitmire plays shaded over to the right side, and our right fielder Morrison kind of hugs the line over there because they anticipate that these batters might be behind on the pitcher, Crandall.
So big pitch for Crandall here with one out. 0-2 count to the leadoff hitter. Persea sets up outside, and she misses outside, so ball one.
I think purposefully missed out there, tried to get her to chase. She took some speed off of it, hoping to get her to chase it and be in front of it.
So 1-2 the count. Kosum. Crandall with the pitch. And that is outside for ball two.
Bulldog fans wanted it to catch that front corner, but it didn't, so ball two, 2-2.
Boy, when those umpires give her that front corner, it makes her, she's deadly anyway, but even more so.
Right.
All right, 2-2 the count. One out here. Top of the third. Tigers got runners at first and second. 2-2 pitch from Crandall is called. Strike three on the outside corner.
And that is out number two. As coming to the plate will be number 20, the second baseman, Larissa Sarmiento. She is 0 for 1, grounded out in the first inning to the second baseman.
All right, so Bulldogs can get it out at first, second, or third base with a ground ball. 2 outs here. Crandall with the pitch. Called. Strike one on that inside corner.
Lunar on deck and Lessentine in the hole, 3 and 4 hitters.
Crandall started that pitch just inside and it curved just enough to come back in and catch the black of the plate. 0-1 count. Squares around the bunt and she fouls it off.
It's always interesting to me when you get the ball, bat on the ball, and it just trickles backwards. It looks so strange, and that's what that was. It just kind of went straight down and then rolled backwards for strike two.
0-2 the count, so Crandall got some room to work here as a pitcher. Try to make her chase something. 2 outs here, top of the third. Runners at first and second. Perseus will set up outside.
Strike three.
Called strike three on the outside corner, so Crandall helps herself out by striking out the second and third outs of the inning.
All right, so there was one hit, first hit of the ball game, but there were no runs, no errors, and 2 batters left on base. We played 2.5 innings. The bottom of the third coming up. Artesia and Alamogordo tied at 0.
Attention high school students, would you like more information on the most affordable 4-year university in New Mexico? Then RSVP today to our Eastern New Mexico University Open House Preview Day, Saturday, March 26th. At ENMU Open House, you will have a chance to win great prizes, such as an iPad and a $500 scholarship. Get more information about admissions and scholarships. Meet with ENMU faculty. Find out more about potential majors and get a specialized campus tour from ENMU students. Sign up today at enmu.edu/open house. Explore, experience, excel. Eastern New Mexico University.
Through Presbyterian Medical Services, Artesia Family Health Center is your all-in-one provider for medical, dental, and behavioral health services. They have highly skilled professionals ready to treat your medical, dental, and behavioral health issues. Appointments are available via phone calls, video calls, and limited office visits to provide you a safe and easy way to take care of your health. Need a COVID test or vaccine? Artesia Family Health not only offers testing, but the Moderna COVID vaccine too. Call and learn more. 575-746-9848 or visit Artesia Family Health at 1105 Memorial Drive in Artesia.
Zoe Warren at the plate for the Artesia Bulldogs, whereas number 8 plays left field. Here we go.
All right, Lady Bulldogs need to get something going here. Bottom of the third with no score, tied up 0-0. And there's ball 1 to Warren.
Morrison on deck. She's a number 9 hitter in the lineup, and then we're back to Riley Crandall, leading the leadoff batter. She's in the hole.
Warren hit .231 on the season last year. She fouls that pitch back into the net. Evens count 1-1.
We were talking there off air how much quicker softball moves than baseball, and I can attest. I forget every season. I come out here and I remember. A little difference in speed of the game.
Absolutely. Here's the windup in the pitch, and it's called strike 2 on the outside corner. Good pitch by Lessentine.
Spent about 1,000 hours in Hobbs last week with Gene, he and I. Baseball.
1-2 pitch, swung on and missed. So she strikes out Warren.
That's the third strikeout issued by Sydney Lessentine, and that'll bring number 2, Kenna Morrison, to the plate. Kenna playing out in right field for the Bulldogs.
Only 1,000?
That's what it felt like. Good baseball games, but there was a lot of time between everything.
All right, one out here, bottom of the third. That pitch to Morrison is inside for ball 1.
On deck is Riley Crandall, and in the hole, Jenna Whitmire, the center fielder for the Bulldogs, as we get back to the top of the order.
1-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. Boy, she's got some heat behind her pitches there.
She does. She's a good pitcher. She's got that rise ball. She's got a good changeup, and she's got a good fastball.
1-0 the count here, one out here, bottom of the third. Lessentine with the wind and the pitch, swung on, hit back to Lessentine, little ground ball. She'll throw over to Daly for out number 2.
1-3, second out of the inning. That gets us to the top of the order is Riley Crandall, number 13, the pitcher. She strolls up to the plate. She is 0 for 0. She walked to lead off the bottom half of the first inning, just like the Kosum for the Alamogordo Tigers walked to lead off the top half. So she'll get a second chance here.
Crandall again from the left side, and there's a called strike 1. Boy, Lessentine just challenged her that time with that rise ball down the middle. 0-1 the count to Crandall. Working quickly is Lessentine. Here's the pitch. Swung on, it's a changeup, and it's just hit straight back up the middle. Center fielder bobbles it, and Crandall going to second, slides in, and she's safe.
So single with an error out there in center field. Nice job there by Riley. Hope she's okay. She kind of slid into second funny down on her, shaking it off on her right side. She's calling time. She wants to walk it off. Coach going to go out and talk to her as well, but I guess she's going to get her elbow pad. But she kind of slid in there funny. Looked like she...
No, I agree. She's being ginger with that right foot right now.
A nice single there for Riley. She stands at second base after the error out in center field. Kind of bounced away from the center fielder. Should have held her at first. At the plate, Jenna Whitmire.
Swing and pulls it down the third baseline, foul. So I was going to say, the second time through, Riley's leadoff hitter. And so everybody's seen Lessentine now. And they're talking about it in the dugout. And the coaches are talking to them. So we'll see what happens the second time through.
Yeah, Whitmire was on top of that pitch, way out in front of it. She's 0 for 1. Oh, no, she's 0 for 0 with a sacrifice bunt.
0-1 pitch is called. Strike 2 on the outside corner. So Lessentine doing a good job, again, of moving that pitch around. Working the plate on the Bulldog batters. 2 outs here. Bottom of the third. 0-2 pitch is too far outside, so ball 1.
Kosum, Herrera, and Fagan from left to right. Rodriguez, Evans, Sarmiento, and Daly from third to first. And the catcher is Lunar. Pitcher is Lessentine.
1-2 pitch to Whitmire. Swung on and missed for out number 3.
So she'll go down swing. The Bulldogs do get hit. but they leave a runner stranded out of second base. There was no runs off of that one hit, and there was one error that caused the single to go over to second base, but 0-0 after 3. We'll be back top of the 4th coming up.
Guy Chevrolet Company in Artesia is your one-stop for all your automotive needs. From GM certified service and parts, body and paint repairs, to a great lineup of new Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC models, along with our hand-picked selection of new-to-you cars, trucks, and SUVs, we've got you covered. We invite you to come see us today for excellent customer service and the hassle-free buying experience you deserve. You'll find us right here on the corner of 1st and Main in Artesia, where we've sat proudly for almost 97 years, or at GuyChevy.com.
Dean's Inc. of Artesia provides a superior choice for all your electrification, communication, and supply needs, with a vision to be the premier industrial electrical service provider in New Mexico and West Texas, providing unparalleled quality in supplies and service with highly skilled and conscious personnel. We pledge to our customers to exhibit the utmost in integrity and reputation while providing superior quality in all we do. Dean's Inc., located at 409 Commerce Road, or online at deansinc.com.
Bulldogs are going into the top of the 4th inning at the plate for the Tigers. To lead things off here is number 23, Kendall Lunar. She is the catcher and the number 3 batter in the lineup.
Lunar steps into the right side batter's box, in the very back of the box. No score here, top of the 4th. Pitch from Crandall. Swung on and hit right back up the middle, right? A line drive to Whitmire that hits her glove and pops out. Boy, that was right in that sun, and she was fighting that off, and it was hit straight at her.
I mean, it went in her glove.
Yeah, it did.
I think it's got to be called an error. I hate to call errors.
No, absolutely, that's an error, but I think it just, it surprised her how quick it got there.
So Kendall Lunar is now 0 for 2, reached on an error on that one, though, so she stands at first base with nobody out, and at the plate, Sydney Lessentine.
So pitcher against pitcher here. Swing and a miss. Big swing by Lessentine. Good pitch by Crandall.
Lessentine also 0-1, coming to the plate here for her second time. She grounded out to the second baseman, McKaylee Morion, her first time up, back in the second.
0-1 the count, no outs here. Top of the 4th. Tigers got a runner on first base, and Lunar. Here's the pitch. Called strike 2 on the outside corner.
On deck is Alexis Rodriguez, and in the hole, Haley Evans for the Tigers. And I'll give you our defensive positions here after this pitch.
Pass around French fries down there, and they look really good.
I saw that.
0-2 pitch from Riley. Right down the changeup, got her. Swinging. Nice pitch by Riley.
Great pitch, and she was way out in front of it, and the reason is because it was a great pitch. First out. That brings number 28, Alexis Rodriguez, to the plate. She's the third baseman, and she struck out her first time from the right side where she bats, and so 0 for 1 as she steps in.
Rodriguez. Eyes down Riley as Riley gets ready and winds up. Squares around the bunt, pulls it back, called ball. Presesto's down to first, but not in time. Good job by Daly.
I was going to say, good job by Martinez.
Sorry.
Yeah, Madison, she looking into that sun, and she scooped it on the one hop. I was thinking, as soon as it left her hand, I thought this might go to right field, but she just scooped it up like it was nothing.
1-0 pitch. Rodriguez swings and misses. The runner goes. She's going to make it in time, is Lunar. So stolen base.
Defensively for the Bulldogs, we have Warren, Whitmire, and Morrison from left to right. Martinez, Morion, Carlo, and Ray from first to third. Aguilar behind the plate, and Riley Crandall in the circle. Runner at second base, and here's the pitch.
1-1. Count. That's called. Strike 2 on the inside corner. I think on that stolen base, Perseus had to double clutch it back there. It kind of lost the handle and didn't get rid of it in time.
Yeah, she fumbled it in her hand.
Mm-hmm. So Riley goes up 1-2 on Rodriguez. One out here. There's the pitch, and there's a swing and a miss. Boy, she had her all over the place on that one.
Another great pitch there by Riley Crandall, and that'll bring number 12, Haley Evans, the shortstop, to the plate. She is 0 for 1 here in the ball game. She grounded out to the first baseman, Martinez, her first time up.
So 2 outs here. Top of the 4th. They do have Lunar on second. Scoring position. Pitch from Riley. Right down the middle, and a swing and a miss by Evans.
Yeah, just another overpowering pitch there. A little behind was Evans.
So Riley gets ahead in the count, 0-1. Haley batting from the right side. Persea sets up outside. There's a curveball that is a little low. Called ball 1.
Just miss.
Evans got her right foot on the very back of the batter's box, which you do watch as a pitcher and a catcher. It affects what you call. Riley with the 1-1 pitch. Too far outside, so called ball. 2-1 to count.
Right fielder Cassidy Fagan on deck, and Rayne Daly, the first baseman, in the hole for the Tigers here in the top of the 4th.
2-1 to count. Riley checks the wristband, gets in the windup, comes home. That's fouled off to the right side, so count will go to 2-2.
That kind of ate her up.
Yeah.
She tried to, instead of turning on it, she tried to do, it looked like she tried to pull them in and do an inside-outside swing, but that was in on her hands. And she did get a piece of it, to her credit, fouled it off to the right side. But like you said, 2-2 with 2 outs.
If I saw that, I might come back to it. Here's the wind and the pitch. Outside. We got a full count now. 2 outs here, top of the 4th. Runner in scoring position at second base, and Lunar. Evans steps back in and steps back out. And she takes a deep breath and gets back in the box. Full count here, 2 outs, top of the 4th. Payoff pitch from Riley Crandall. It is called strike 3. Again, Riley Crandall helping herself out by striking out the batter.
So led off with an error, but then 1, 2, 3 strikeouts consecutively. So there was no runs, there was no hits, there was an error, but 1 runner left on base. We've played 3.5, and it's 0-0. Bulldogs half of the bottom 4th inning coming up.
When was the last time a bank asked you about your needs or your goals? When you're a member of Artesia Credit Union, you get to use your money for something more important than fees and finance charges. You get to use your money for you. Membership is open to anyone who calls New Mexico home. Become a member of Artesia Credit Union today and see what your partners can do for you. North 5th Street in Artesia or online at artesiacu.org. Artesia Credit Union, member NCUA.
Chaos Cafe is the place to kick your taste buds in the face. With some of the best food around, including a big breakfast that can scratch that itch. Whether you're fiending for French toast or begging for biscuits, they've got you covered. Plus, great lunch specials, signature burgers, and some of the most satisfying portions in the galaxy. Chaos Cafe backs the Bulldogs and the student athletes that work hard and play harder. Open Monday through Saturday from 5:30 till 2 at 501 South 1st in Artesia. Put a little chaos in your day with Chaos Cafe, and go Bulldogs.
Welcome back here to the bottom of the 4th inning. Artesia is tied right now with the Alamogordo Tigers. Perseus Aguilar will come to the plate. Perseus is 0 for 1. She struck out in the 1st, and now her 2nd time through here in the 4th.
Perseus getting a call from coach. Checks her wristband, steps into the right side batter or the right batter's box. Here's the pitch from Lessentine. She squares around the butt, and it's going to be a foul.
Another one of those straight down ones, and that one took a funny bounce because it went straight up and had a little English on it. It was kind of spinning sideways up in the air. But just a strike. Perseus will come back to the batter's box with an 0-1 count. McKaylee Morion on deck and Madison Martinez in the hole. We're in the meat of the Bulldog batting order, 3, 4, 5. See where we can get going here in the bottom of the 4th.
Coach Polito gives her a sign from third base. There's a swing and fouls back to the net for strike 2.
So 0-2 the count to Perseus. And she'll shorten up here is my guess. Try to cover the plate. This is what we've seen Alamogordo pitcher Lessentine come with a rise ball. We'll see what she does.
0-2 pitch is high and outside. Perseus lays off of it for ball 1.
Shadow's getting long out on the field, but right field, right side still holding their hands over their eyes.
1-2 pitch is outside for ball 2. Catcher a little frustrated. That's close to what he's been calling.
Obviously, Lessentine has got some pitches, and I think probably used to getting that front corner call just like our pitcher is.
2-2 pitch to Persea, swung on and fouled down the right first base line. Coach Vanessa, who played third base her career, easily fields that.
The old bare hand.
Yep.
Off the ricochet, wasn't it?
Yep. Yeah. Count remains 2-2 on the foul ball. Perseus, middle of the box. Lunar sets up outside, and that's called strike 3 on the outside corner.
That'll bring to the plate the number 4 hitter in the lineup, second baseman number 11, McKaylee Morion. She struck out her first time through back in the first inning, so she's 0 for 1 on this young season as she'll step in on the right side against Lessentine for the second time.
Pitch from Lessentine. Squared around and tried a bunch. She missed it, so it's called strike 1. Well, no, it's actually a
swinging strike 1 on the bunt.
On the bunt. Yeah. Yep. Morion, 23 games last year, is batting .317 on the year.
Just a freshman. Played last year as an 8th grader.
0-1 pitch. Swung on and fouled off. Just got the end of the bat on that one. I thought those two girls were going. They went and turned the lights on. 0-2 pitch. One out here. Bottom of the 4th. No score. Pitch to Morion is called. Strike 3 on the inside corner. Curveball that came back in on her.
I think that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, the 7th. Oh, wait a minute.
Madison Martinez.
That's the 8th strikeout for Lessentine in 4 innings. 3 2/3.
So Madison Martinez stepping in for the Bulldogs. Hitting from the right side. Swing and a miss. There's a little dribbler. The third baseman comes across. Rodriguez goes at first base, but Daly unable to go up and get that and bring it down.
I think that's probably an E3 as it hit her in the glove and just leaked out over there for the tall first baseman. Kind of a off the end of the bat squirreler over to third base, but the third baseman, Rodriguez, did a good job. Her throw was a little high, probably because he's trying to hurry, but the error lets the batter run her on, and Kinsey Carlo at the plate.
Carlo from the right side. Boy, she thought that was going to be inside, and it was called strike 1 on the inside corner.
Kinsey struck out her first time in the second, so she's 0 for 1.
0-1 pitch, high and outside for ball 1, evens the count, 1-1.
Caden Trey on deck, the third baseman for the Bulldogs, and Zoe Warren, the left fielder, in the hole as Coach comes out to talk to Carlo.
Yeah, Coach Lopez picking up on something that she wants to talk with her about. I'm going to say she moved up closer to the plate and they threw her inside, called strike 1, so she kind of moved back a little bit and then they worked her on the outside, so we'll see what they do. 1-1 pitch. Called ball.
Tight strike zone. I mean, we've seen a couple where it looked like he widened it, but then back to the tight strike zone. I thought he might call that one a strike.
A little low. Yeah. 2-1 count, 2 outs here, bottom of the 4th. Swing and a foul back to the net. So the count will go to 2-2.
Amani Kosum out on left, Maylee Herrera in center, and Cassidy Fagan in right for the Tigers.
Martinez on first base for the Bulldogs. As the 2-2 pitch to Carlo is swung on and missed. She drops it. The catcher Lunar tags her for the 3rd out of the inning. She struck outside. No, she didn't.
Well, she's got 9 strikeouts now in the ball game through 4 innings. 0-0. We had 0 hits, 0 runs. There was 1 defensive error. There was one runner left on base. We've played 4 full, 0-0. We'll be back.
Where can you find the best selection of beautiful and unique home decor in the region? Easy, Casa Decor in Ruidoso. For years, people from all over have come to Casa Decor for the best selection of rustic, real wood furniture, beautiful decor from the Southwest and beyond, and quality outdoor furniture and accessories that are built to last a lifetime. At Casa Decor, they have over 10,000 square feet of showroom for everything you need. Casa Decor opens 7 days a week from 9:30 to 5 at 1214 Meacham Drive in Ruidoso, or online at casadecorruidoso.com. Proud supporter of local high school sports.
ENMU Roswell offers high school students the opportunity to get a head start on their college education journey into healthcare. Through the Allied Health Careers Pathway, high school learners can enroll in dual credit courses that introduce them to a wide range of careers that include emergency medical technician, paramedic, nursing, occupational therapy, respiratory therapy, medical assisting, phlebotomy, and nursing assistant. Start your healthcare career path at ENMU Roswell. Contact your high school counselor for more information.
Welcome back, Bulldog fans. First pitch is high. Sorry, Robert. For ball 1.
No, you're good.
The batter is Cassidy Fagan, number 16, the right fielder. She is 0 for 0 with a walk and now has a 1-0 count here in the top of the 5th.
Fagan squared around the bunt. Both these coaches, tight game, 0-0. Top of the 5th, if they can get that first runner on with the bunt or create some pressure on the defense, it'd be nice. Squared around the bunt again. Pulled it back, but called strike. Evens the count 1-1.
Rayne Daly on deck and Maylee Herrera, the number 9 hitter, in the hole. Bottom of the order here for the Tigers.
Crandall gets the signal. Winding the pitch. Swing and hit to shortstop. Carlo, she'll field it and throw across to Martinez for out number 1.
6-3 the play. And that'll bring Rayne Daly to the plate. She popped out her first time up back in the 3rd inning, so she's 0 for 1.
Wonder what her middle name is.
Rayne Plenty Daly.
Plenty? Rayne Every Daly? I don't know, even? No, that don't work either.
It's Plenty. I told you.
I don't like that one. One out here, top of the 5th. Swing and changeup just got her. She's way out in front of that. Great pitch by Crandall.
What I will say is I love her name.
Oh, yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
0-1 now to Daly.
Tough with Crandall, and you're going to hear it all year long. As hard as she throws in the lower 60s, and then to throw that changeup, it just eats batters up. As there's a foul ball for strike number 2.
And that had a lot off of it. I don't know if it was a curve or another changeup, but the speed was way off, and she tried to hold back and then swung maybe a little late.
So 0-2 the count, 1 out here, top of the 5th, no runs, nobody on. Pitch to Daly. Swung on and missed, so she gets her 1-2-3 for the second out of the inning.
All right, that's Riley's 6th strikeout. I'm going to double check that, but 1, 4, 5, 6. That's actually her 7th strikeout, so both pitchers having a lot of success. At the plate, it's the number 9 hitter in the lineup, the center fielder, Maylee Herrera.
Batting from the left side, I think she got a bunt down last time.
She did. She's 1 for 1.
The pitch is high, and she takes for ball 1.
Yeah, she's got one of the 2 hits here in the ball game. The other is on the other side with Riley Crandall. It's only 2 hits given up by these pitchers, 1 apiece so far here through 4 2/3.
She's an 8th grader for the Tigers, so about the only sport that I know of, maybe you can help me with that, softball, where we see 8th graders playing varsity level on a regular basis. It's called strike 1 on the outside corner.
We don't see it in Artesia. I've seen it in other towns on volleyball and baseball and basketball.
Yeah, basketball, yeah.
But I don't believe I've ever seen an 8th grader in any other sport in Artesia but softball in my career here watching.
1-1 pitch. Swung on and fouled off left side. Strike 2.
On deck is Amani Kosum. She's the leadoff batter, the left fielder. And in the hole, Larissa Sarmiento. She is the second baseman for the Tigers.
So 1-2 the count. 2 outs here. Top of the 5th. Nobody on. Herrera at bat for the Tigers. Perseus sets up. The pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike number 3. So Tigers go down.
They go down in order. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. through 4.5 innings. The score remains 0-0, bottom of the 5th, coming up for the Bulldogs.
You've changed thousands of diapers, cut off hundreds of crusts, played hours of peekaboo and duck, duck, goose. But you'd do anything for your kids. That's why it's so important to protect them with life insurance from State Farm. State Farm agent Sandy Stockton will help make it easy and affordable to help you protect your family, no matter what the future holds. Because for the people you'd do anything for, life insurance could mean everything. Call State Farm agent Sandy Stockton in Artesia today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Bulldog Pride is about family. It's about being the best both in the game and in the community. It's about giving your all and having your teammates back. This is Pastor Jason Perry, and here at New Hope Baptist Church, we can relate to the Bulldogs. Our church is a family, and we focus on allowing the Lord to be the best both in our church and in our community. Here at New Hope, we know it's a new year, and there's new hope for a new you. We're praying for Bulldog victory in the game and victory in your life through Jesus Christ.
All right, Katie Trey coming to the plate. She is 0 for 1, struck out back in the 2nd. Third baseman for the Bulldogs. Where's number 7?
Junior gets in the middle of the box for the Lady Bulldogs, trying to get something going here in the bottom of the 5th. She squares around a bunt, and she pulls it back, and it hits her, so she's going to take first base.
Hit by pitch, and the Bulldogs get a runner on with nobody out. No runs have been scored so far, 0-0. We've played 4.5, and the leadoff batter hit by pitch, so that brings to the plate Zoe Warren. Where's number 8 on her orange jersey, and she's 0 for 1 in the ballgame, and she struck out her first time up.
From the right side, she squares around the bunt. She put down the good one right back to the pitcher, Lessentine. She does get Warren at first base, but that moves Ray to second.
Good job there by the second baseman, Larissa Sarmiento. She covered as charging was Daly from first, but the pitcher Lessentine gets to it, throws it out. But the Bulldogs now the runner in scoring position, 1 out, and Kenna Morrison at the plate.
Yeah, I did a good job of getting us out of that double play potential. And it's all we need is a base hit by one of the next 2 batters. And there's a bunt, and it's going to go foul on the first baseline. So had Morrison bunting to move Ray down to third, but it was foul.
Morrison grounded out her first time, back to the pitcher. And so now up with an 0-1 count and 1 out here, bottom of the 5th.
Kenna batting from the right side, 0-1 the count, 1 out here. There's another bunt right down the first base line, and it's going to be good. At first baseman, Daly comes and gets it, but then she can't make it throw to first. So Morrison is safe.
So she touched her with her hand.
Yeah, but the ball was in the glove, correct?
I know.
Yeah, the ball was in the glove, and she's going down first base. He may ask for interference. There's the only thing I can think he can ask of there, because she did touch her with the hand that didn't have the ball, as you mentioned. So they're going to talk about it down there.
And I don't know, another coach came out of the dugout. I don't know which one the head coach is. She is, so she's going to come out and talk to who?
Yeah, so they're going to get the home plate umpire to talk to the field umpire and confirm the call, which he does. Calls her safe.
And I don't know what might be the argument, Robbie. I mean, she went to the ground. Our runner just ran by her. She didn't kick at her or push her or nothing. She did stay in the running lane. I know. Yeah, I know. So I'm not sure maybe that's what they were asking. Did she stay in the running lane?
Yeah.
But the fielder just got her bare hand out. She didn't get her the gloved ball out to touch her. I don't know. Anyway, everybody's safe. So runners at the corners, 1 out. And guess who? Riley Crandall up. She singled her last time up. She's 1 for 1 with a walk and a single.
1 out here, bottom of the 5th. Bulldogs threatening. Here's the pitch. Outside. Morrison does go down to second. They do tag her. Coming home is Ray, and she scores. So double steal.
Double steal Lunar with the cannon. She fired it down there and got her by a long way. But like you said, double steal, and the Bulldogs now take the lead 1-0 with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th inning, and Crandall's still at the plate.
So Randall gets the RBI. Crandall does, sorry, for watching that pitch. 1-0 the count. Swing and a fly ball. Second baseman looks like she's going to back up and make a play on it. And she does, and that's Sardimanto for the third out of the inning. But Lady Bulldogs take the lead.
1-0 in the bottom of the fifth, so we did have a hit. One hit. There was one run, no errors, and there was one runner left on base. No runners left on base. 1-0 Bulldogs. We'll be back top of the sixth coming up.
Please pardon our dust as we move into our new facility at Artesia Animal Clinic. We've begun the process of moving into our new facility, which features more exam rooms, expanded surgery and treatment rooms, lab, x-ray, and larger kennels. We're so excited to be moving into our new facility, and we look forward to being better able to help care for your pets. Artesia Animal Clinic, now moving into our new clinic in the same location, 110 West Mahone, just north of Artesia Ford Sales. Here are some helpful tips to get you and your teeth through the winter months from Smile Expressions in Artesia. Brush your teeth twice a day. Brushing not only protects your teeth, but also protects the gums from catching infections. Use the right toothpaste. The cold winter air as well as sinus pressure can cause sensitivity. Floss daily. Flossing protects your mouth from developing plaque, which can make you more prone to problems like heart disease, type 2 diabetes, and oral cancer. At Smile Expressions, we welcome new patients. Contact us today, 575-746-1900.
Welcome back here as the number 13 steps in for the top of the order. Kosum, she is 0 for 1 with a walk and a strikeout. And she's the leadoff batter, and she's leading off here in the top of the sixth.
Bulldogs lead 1-0. Here's the pitch, and that's inside for ball one.
On deck is Larissa Sarmiento, and in the hole, the catcher Kendall Lunar for the Tigers as they going to try to get a run back here on the Bulldogs.
Middle of the batter's box on the right side is Kosum. Pitch from Crandall. She squared around, pulled it back, and then took the strike. So strike one.
Warren, Whitmire, Morrison from left to right. Martinez, Morillon, Carlo, and Ray from first to third. Aguilar the catcher and Crandall the pitcher defensively for the Bulldogs.
1-1 pitch. Kosum moves towards the back of the box this time. Perseus sets a little up outside and a kind of half swing, strike two.
Interesting, how she's moving in the batter's box. Kosum, I guess she moved up for the bunt. Now moving back to swing away.
So 1-2 pitch is low. Evens the count 2-2.
Bulldogs continue to play straight away. Morillon and Morrison still with some sun in their eyes, second and right. Everybody else has got shade now. Well, the pitcher, Crandall's still got a sunlight on her.
2-2 pitch. Swung on and just cued down to first base to Martinez. She takes it herself and touches the bag for out number one.
That'll bring to the plate number 20, Larissa Sarmiento. Where's number 20 on her jersey? She's the second baseman. She's 0 for 2. Grounded out to the second baseman in the first and struck out in the third as she steps in on the right side.
Crandall with the wind and the pitch, squares around the bunt. She takes it, pulls it back, and it's a strike called.
Good pitch. Lunar on deck, the catcher, and the pitcher, Lessentine, in the hole as they get into the meat of their order here. The Alamogordo Tigers, top of six.
0-1 pitch from Riley. Showed bump, but pulled it back, and then fouled it off straight back for 0-2 the count.
And that was the change of speed between pitch number one and pitch number two was about 100 miles an hour. So the fact that she even got a piece of that is amazing.
Difference?
Yeah, the difference between the two is a lot.
So 0-2 pitch, one out here, top of the sixth. Bulldogs lead 1-0. That pitch is outside. Count will go to 1-2. Looks like the JV might be winning down there. Is that right? 8-3?
8-3 Bulldogs in the fifth.
Yeah. JV playing the Tigers on the other field. 1-2 pitch from Riley. That's high. Evens the count 2-2.
Score here 1-0 if you're just joining us. We're in the top of the sixth. Bulldogs lead by 1. And we've got one out here. Tigers.
See if sorry, go ahead.
I just was to say at bat.
Yeah. Called strike 3 on the outside corner. Second out.
And the 8th strikeout delivered by Riley Crandall here through 5 2/3. At the plate now is the number 3 hitter in the lineup, the catcher, Kendall Lunar, number 23 on her jersey, and she's 0 for 2 here in the ball game.
Looking at last year, Riley had 195 strikeouts last year. So used to striking them out as she takes ball 1.
Good job there by Lunar to hold off. She started to go, and she was able to check her swing on a great pitch that was not going to be hittable down and in, but she held up. So took ball 1.
The wind in the pitch is inside for ball 2.
On deck is the pitcher, number 26, Sydney Lessentine, and in the hole, the third baseman, Alexis Rodriguez for the Tigers.
2-0 pitch. 2 outs here. Top of the 6th. Swing and a ground ball is shortstop. Carlo goes easily over to Martinez for out number 3.
So the Tigers once again go down 1, 2, 3. No hits, no runs, no errors, nobody left on base. Crandall with 8 strikeouts now, and the score remains 1-0. We got the bottom half of the 6th coming up.
Guy Chevrolet Company in Artesia is your one-stop for all your automotive needs. From GM certified service and parts, body and paint repairs, to a great lineup of new Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC models, along with our hand-picked selection of new-to-you cars, trucks, and SUVs, we've got you covered. We invite you to come see us today for excellent customer service and the hassle-free buying experience you deserve. You'll find us right here on the corner of 1st and Main in Artesia, where we've sat proudly for almost 97 years, or at GuyChevy.com.
Here are some helpful tips to get you and your teeth through the winter months from Smile Expressions in Artesia. Brush your teeth twice a day. Brushing not only protects your teeth, but also protects the gums from catching infections. Use the right toothpaste. The cold winter air as well as sinus pressure can cause sensitivity. Floss daily. Flossing protects your mouth from developing plaque, which can make you more prone to problems like heart disease, type 2 diabetes, and oral cancer. At Smile Expressions, we welcome new patients. Contact us today, 575-746-1900.
Welcome back here to the bottom half of the 6th inning as our center fielder, number 14, Jenna Whitmire, will come to the plate. She is 0 for 1 with a sacrifice bunt. She also struck out back in the 3rd inning, so she's looking to get a base hit here to lead things off here in the bottom of the 6th, and the Bulldogs trying to get a little insurance here, get some runs as they lead 1-0.
Whitmire, one of the 2 8th graders on the varsity team for the Lady Bulldogs. Whitmire hitting from the right side. That's the team with the winded pitch. She puts it out a bunt. That's the team will come and get it. Second base will cover, but not in time. Whitmire has good speed getting down that first base quickly.
And so we're going to call that a single, or we're going to call it, I think it was 2, so a single bunt there for Whitmire. And she does get off the schneid. And leadoff hit is always good with nobody out, and that'll bring Mercedes Aguilar to the plate, the catcher for the Bulldogs. She is 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts, so I know she's looking to get a base hit right here.
We'll see if Polito wants to continue with the small ball just to move Whitmire around, or if she will let Mercedes swing away. No outs here. Bottom of the 6th. Does go around the butt, puts down the good one. First baseman Daly quickly to Sarmiento for the out, but that does advance Whitmire to second.
So the sacrifice bunt will bring the number 4 hitter in the lineup, second baseman number 11, McKaylee Morion, to the plate. She is 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts, so she is definitely due here in the ball game as well.
We'll see if Polito does the same thing, just to get that bunt, put pressure on the defense, or if she lets Morion swing away. And she does line up to swing away, but takes ball 1.
So 3 hits is all that's been given up by Sydney Lessentine. She's given up 2 bunt singles and 1 single up the middle by our pitcher, Riley Crandall, but a great job by the pitcher for Alamogordo.
1-0 pitch. Square around the bunt, pulls it back, and takes ball 2. I'm telling you, Coach Polito will put a lot of pressure on the defense. And it doesn't matter. It's number 4 hitter, right? You think that's your power hitter, that's your go-to hitter, and she's not afraid to get her to bunt. 2-0 pitch, squared around the bunt, and she did go for it, missed, so strike 1.
Defense is completely in the shade now. Sun's still up here. Starting to set here in beautiful Artesia, New Mexico, but everybody can see now, no sun in the eyes.
2-1 the count to McKaylee. Here's the pitch. Taken for strike 2.
Good pitch there by Lessentine.
All right, 2-2 the count, 1 out here. Bottom of the 6th. Lady Bulldogs lead 1-0. Got a runner in second, Whitmire. Here's the 2-2 pitch to Morrison. Swing and a miss. Mordion, that is, and she'll go down swinging.
Strike that was a foul tip. The catcher was able to hang on to it. So it is a strikeout, and that is out number 2 here in the bottom of the 6th. Madison Martinez at the plate. She is 0 for 2 in the ballgame.
Martinez from the right side. Lessentine gets the signal on the pitch. She pops that up in the infield. In foul territory on the first base side. Lunar goes over, makes the call, makes the catch for out number 3.
All right, so the Bulldogs get a single. They do get a hit in the inning, but no runs. There was no errors, and there was 1 runner left on base. We played 6 complete, and the score remains 1-0. Top of the 7th coming up.
You've changed thousands of diapers, cut off hundreds of crusts, played hours of peekaboo and duck, duck, goose. But you'd do anything for your kids. That's why it's so important to protect them with life insurance from State Farm. State Farm agent Sandy Stockton will help make it easy and affordable to help you protect your family, no matter what the future holds. Because for the people you'd do anything for, life insurance could mean everything. Call State Farm agent Sandy Stockton in Artesia today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Bulldog pride is about family. It's about being the best both in the game and in the community. It's about giving your all and having your teammates back. This is Pastor Jason Perry, and here at New Hope Baptist Church, we can relate to the Bulldogs. Our church is a family, and we focus on allowing the Lord to be the best both in our church and in our community. Here at New Hope, we know it's a new year, and there's new hope for a new you. We're praying for Bulldog victory in the game and victory in your life through Jesus Christ.
All right, welcome back. Top of the 7th year, Tigers up to bat. Number 4 hitter, Lessentine, pitcher for the Tigers.
She's 0 for 2.
Okay. Batting from the right side, and that will be a ball outside. Has she struck out, or?
She struck out once and grounded out. 4-3 back in the 2nd, struck out in the 4th.
Okay. 1-0 the count. There's a beautiful pitch right down the middle from Crandall, called strike 1.
On deck is the 3rd baseman, Alexis Rodriguez, and in the hole, Haley Heavens, the shortstop for the Tigers.
The Lady Bulldogs are leading 1-0. They get 3 outs here without the Tigers scoring. The game will be over. Crandall, 1-1 pitch. It is outside, goes off of Perseus' glove back to the net for ball 2.
Morrison and Warren in left and right. Morrison in right and Warren in left, and Whitmire in center. Mordion and Carlo up the middle, 2nd and short. And Martinez and Ray 1st and 3rd. Aguilar behind the plate.
2-1 pitch. Right down the middle. Big swing and miss for strike 2. So Lessentine backs out and looks at 3rd base coach and gathers everything together. Crandall getting a signal from the dugout. Checks the wristband to see what they want her to throw. 2-2 pitch here. And there's just a blooper into the right field that falls for a base hit. Boy, chasing that down quickly was Morrison, but not in time. So base hit.
2nd hit given up in the ballgame by Crandall. And just when they need it, they get a leadoff single here in the top half of the 7th. Tying run now at first base, and at the plate is number 28, Alexis Rodriguez.
Tigers have been aggressive on the base today, so we'll see if they send Lessentine, try to get her to steal 2nd. Rodriguez from the right side, very back of the box. Wind up in the pitches, called strike 1. Lessentine did not go.
Haley Evans on deck and Cassidy Fagan in the hole for the Tigers as they try to get at least 1 run on to cross the plate here to keep the game going.
0-1 count to Rodriguez. Here's the pitch. Called strike 2 down the middle. Well, Crandall's not messing around.
Coming right at him here. Go ahead run at the plate. Tying run at first base. Nobody out here. Top of 7.
Crandall with the windup and the pitch. Ball outside.
Just a bit outside.
Joby's helping the umpire out up here.
I am not. I'm not saying nothing.
You're making the calls, though. 1-2 the count to Rodriguez. Got a runner on first. Crandall with the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss. She gets her swinging.
First out, and that'll bring to the plate the shortstop, number 12, Haley Evans. She is 0 for 2 in the ball game with a ground out to the first baseman and a strikeout. And that is the 9th strikeout for Riley Crandall.
Evans up to bat. Hitting from the right side, or batting from the right side. Squares around the bunt, and she fouls it off. So Coach Reyes for the Tigers just trying to create some defensive pressure on the Bulldogs. Get a bunt down, get Lessington going to second, and see what happens.
And I was mistaken. That was her 10th strikeout.
Okay. 0-1 pitch to Evans. Squares around the bunt again, pops it up. Perseus has it, looks at first, but Lessington is there. So 2 outs. Good job by Aguilar.
Down to their, theoretically could be their final batter here as number 16, Cassidy Fagan, comes up. She's 0 for 1 with a walk. Grounded out to the shortstop in the 5th inning, and she steps in on the right side.
Aguilar did a good job. That went over her head. She quickly turned around, found it, and caught it for the out. Wind and pitch is outside.
Ball 1. On deck is Rayne Daly, and then the whole Maylee Herrera for the Tigers.
1-0 pitch from Crandall. Lady Bulldogs lead 1-0, top of the 7th. Pitch is swung on a miss. That changeup, boy. She was looking into her own dugout there on the left side.
Yeah. Almost not fair.
1-1 the count. Pitch from Crandall. Changeup is popped up. Mordiona's there, and she makes the catch, and the Lady Bulldogs win over the Alamogordo Tigers 1-0.
So there was 1 hit, there was no runs, there was no errors, there was 1 runner left on base. So we played 6.5 innings, and the Artesia Bulldogs get the first win of the season under their belts. They are now 1-0. We're going to go ahead and get the Guy Chevrolet postgame show going here. When we come back, we'll have some final stats for you live on KSVP Radio and KSVPTV.com, where the Bulldogs and Lady Bulldogs come to play. Stay tuned. Stats coming up.
Guy Chevrolet Company in Artesia is your one-stop for all your automotive needs. From GM certified service and parts, body and paint repairs, to a great lineup of new Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC models, along with our hand-picked selection of new-to-you cars, trucks, and SUVs, we've got you covered. We invite you to come see us today for excellent customer service and the hassle-free buying experience you deserve. You'll find us right here on the corner of 1st and Main in Artesia, where we've sat proudly for almost 97 years, or at GuyChevy.com.
When that problem arises, one call to Crouch Plumbing and Heating is all it takes. Crouch's plumbers and technicians are highly trained. No problem is too big or too small for Crouch. Whether you need a water heater replaced, a gas line run, a leaky faucet repaired, or your heater or AC serviced, Crouch can do it all. Your problem is their problem, so it's no longer a problem. Call on Crouch for timely response, quality workmanship at a fair price. Servicing Carlsbad and Artesia.
Innovation, service, integrity, and knowledge. J.S. Warren & Son Insurance Agency. Auto and home, life and health, personal and commercial. Bonds too, since 1925, we have the coverage for you. Innovation, service, integrity, and knowledge. J.S. Warren & Son Insurance Agency.
At
At H&R Block, tax time is our favorite time of year. It's when our tax pros get to do what they love the most, help people. By getting to know you, they make sure your return gets done right. It's not just numbers, boxes, and forms. It's personal care, so you get every credit and deduction you deserve. With an average of 10 years experience, our tax pros get your taxes done right. Just one of the many ways Block has your back.
Taxes may be more complex than you think. Visit your local H&R Block located on the corner of 5th and Texas in downtown Artesia.
Faith Baptist Church, like the Artesia Bulldogs, believes in having a winning attitude. We cannot be defeated because God is for us. While we hold strong to the Bible and its teachings, we recognize that we have a biblical mandate to reach people with the gospel of Jesus Christ. At Faith Baptist Church, they help take people from where they are to where God wants them to be. Join them at 10:30 a.m. Sunday mornings as we strive to fulfill our purpose for God. And to all the hardworking and outstanding Artesia Bulldog athletes, thank you for going above and beyond and for proving that character counts.
Hello, Bulldog fans. It's Martin from Frost Mortgage in Artesia, your local lender. While the Bulldogs are scoring high, your mortgage should be going low. Rates are at an all-time low, and it's time to cash in on it. So call Martin at 575-749-6278 to schedule your free consultation. Remember, you have a choice when it comes to your home financing, so don't be misled. Call Martin at Frost Mortgage today.
Frost Mortgage is a division of Primary Residential Mortgage Incorporated. It's an equal housing lender. NMLS number 3094.
Welcome back here on KSBP Radio and KSBPTV.com. Our Artesia Lady Bulldogs go 1-0 on the season as they defeat the Alamogordo Tigers. And some stats for you for the Tigers. They end up getting 0 runs off of 2 hits. They got a hit back in the third on a bunt, and then they got a hit there in the 7th on a little flare out to right field in no man's land. So they got 2 hits. There was 1 Bulldog error, and the Tigers leave 4 runners on base. Riley Crandall with the win. She ends up giving up those 2 hits. She also gave up 2 walks, but had 10 strikeouts in the ball game as she pitched a complete game shutout. For the Artesia Lady Bulldogs, they get that 1 run in the 5th inning. They got 3 hits, 1 in the 3rd, 1 in the 5th, and 1 in the 6th, for a total of 3. There was 2 Alamogordo errors, and there were 4 runners left on base for the Artesia Bulldogs. Again, they got that 1 run in the bottom of the 5th inning. Riley Crandall went 1 for 2 from the plate. She had a walk and she had a single. Jenna Whitmire was 1 for 2 as she had a sacrifice bunt to move a runner over. Perseus Aguilar was 0 for 2 but also had a sacrifice bunt. Michaeli Morion went 0 for 3 in the ball game. Madison Martinez the same, 0 for 3. Kinsey Carlo 0 for 2 in the ball game. Caden Trey was 0 for 1 and was hit by a pitch, and she's the runner that scored as she got hit to lead things off in the 5th inning, and she was moved around to score. Zoe Warren was 0 for 1 but also had a sacrifice bunt. She moved Ray over to second, and Kenna Morrison was 1 for 2 with a bunt single and ended up batting .500. So the Bulldogs win 1-0. We've got the Lady Bulldogs going to Las Cruces Friday and Saturday. The Bulldog baseball team will be in Carlsbad at the Caveman Classic Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, and KSVP Radio will be there. And, of course, tomorrow night, Wednesday night, the Artesia Bulldogs basketball team playing the number 1 seeded Highland Hornets and Albuquerque, and we'll be there as well, radio only, audio only. I think we'll be online, but audio only. So thanks for tuning in here on behalf of Gene and Robbie and our cameraman upstairs, Caden, Jaden. We want to say thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you tomorrow night, Bulldog basketball, 6 p.m.
That concludes this broadcast of Bulldog Sports on KSBP AM and FM and at KSBPTV.com. Bulldog Sports on KSBP AM and FM and KSBPTV.com is presented by Eastern New Mexico University Roswell, Artesia Animal Clinic, Artesia Ford Sales, J.S. Wharton Sun Insurance, La Fonda, Sandy Stockton, and State Farm of Artesia, Smile Expressions, Artesia Family Healthcare and Presbyterian Medical Services, Artesia General Hospital, Roswell Seed, Guy Chevrolet, KFC of Artesia, Moppin and Brown Dentistry, Pop's Diner, Forest Tire, Western Bank of Artesia, Artesia Credit Union, Pecos Valley Equipment, Oasis Computers, Eastern New Mexico University, Catalyst Church, Brandon Williams and Farm Bureau Insurance, Cisco Equipment, Artesia Plumbing and Heating,